A small school district in Grayson County is shutting down on Friday to honor a teenager who died at a Dallas hospital this week. While Larry Donaldson's cause of death has not yet been determined, he'd been suffering with flu-like symptoms since last fall. Fox 4's Deion Anglin is in the town of Whitewright, north of Dallas, where there is an outpouring of love and support for the beloved teenager and popular football player. Deion.
That is indeed right, Clarice. This loss has not only been felt at the high school here, but by the entire community. All who knew Larry Donaldson are dealing with a great deal of sadness, but they're also celebrating his life.
This, to me, shows what kind of student Larry was. It's very neat, it's very in-depth, it's beautiful.
On the first day back to class since Whitewright High student Larry Joe Donaldson passed away, his celebrated AP World History project is just one way his memory lives on. Before he fell ill with flu-like symptoms, and with his dad's help, the 10th grader baked a recipe including sand, clay, and water to make the type of bricks used during prehistoric civilization.
It's above and beyond, yeah, of anything that we might.
And that speaks to the kind of student.
Yes, absolutely.
He's one of those hustling kids. I mean, just, yeah, kind of a shock when we first found out to everybody.
Principal Steve Morrow describes Larry as a football player who didn't back down, though he was a lineman, quite small for his size. He was also in Future Farmers of America and a member of the Beta Club for honor students. Morrow says Larry was a healthy kid but became sick with flu-like symptoms in October that only worsened. His exact cause of death is not yet determined.
They were in ICU. They first thought it was Kawasaki's, which he had as a young boy. Then they thought it was toxic shock syndrome. It's just a lot of different things, none of them good, and they never really came to an outcome as to what it was.
His classmates held prayer vigils and fundraising drives and held out hope that Larry would recover. It just wasn't to be.
We had Larry here, of course, and then Jolie, the sister before. Mom taught at elementary, and then little brothers at middle school, so it kind of touches all our campuses.
Well, the funeral is set for Friday at 11 o'clock at Kings Trail Cowboy Church. Classes at the high school are canceled for that day.